Gladiator 2. Did we need a second one? Honestly, probably not. But Ridley Scott is giving us one anyway. And here we are in story 16 years after the first movie, so says the title card. And you know what? Ridley Scott pulls it off. In the current climate of legendary directors coming back and doing movies, so far Ridley Scott really is the only one who hasn't made something that sucks. Example, Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis. Trash. Absolute trash. Gladiator 2 is not. It's actually an overall good movie. Does it need to be 2.5 hours long? Probably not. There are some moments that most likely could have been left on the cutting room floor and you would never notice. Not at all. But, as a whole, Gladiator 2 is a worthy sequel. It doesn't completely measure up to the original, because how could you? The original Gladiator is an all-time classic. But Gladiator 2, it does its job. And by that, I mean it progresses the story in a natural way. As we hear in the trailer, our main character, played by Pascal, is Lucius. Well, we don't hear the name Lucius, but we hear, your father was Maximus. So, 2 and 2 together, he's Lucius. There are characters that we know, especially Connie Nielsen. She returns from the first movie. But there are at least 2 characters that we know that have direct connection to the first movie. So this is a direct follow-up. Now, one of the best things about Gladiator 2 are the gladiator fights. They're awesome. They really are. And just the choreography, the fight choreography, it's just so well done. But the best part of Gladiator 2 is Denzel Washington. He is an absolute scene stealer in every time he shows up on screen. Even if he's just in the background, he's managing to steal the scene. He's managing to steal the scene. I'm still a little sick. Still getting over it. He's just that damn good. He's Denzel Washington. He's just that damn good. He even takes the opportunity to ham it up a few times. And you would think that this is the kind of movie where that kind of acting doesn't fit. But he makes it fit. Pedro Pascal, who is all over the trailer, he is, to no surprise, amazing himself. He's Pedro Pascal. He's been on the top of the world for quite a bit now. And I don't see him falling off anytime soon. Because not only is he the quote-unquote internet daddy, but he's a phenomenal actor. And he shows that here in Gladiator 2 as well. Pascal is Lucius. He does a great job. Joseph Quinn and Fred Heckinger, I think is how you pronounce it. They are our emperors. They are so over the top, but they're perfect. They're so good together. And again, the gladiator fights, so good. Ultimately, Gladiator 2, again, it's a worthy sequel. It could be shorter, could probably cut at least 30 minutes out of it and would not notice at all. But Ridley Scott still uses the time that he has, the 2.5 hours of this movie, and he fills it. Ridley Scott's directing is still top-notch. The acting is phenomenal, especially Denzel. The special effects, the practical ones are great. Some of the CGI, not so good, like the animals, the monkeys. Those look terrible. Really, really bad. But kind of in general, I'd say it's 75% in favor of them being good. 25% being like, what? So yeah, if you had any doubts about going to see Gladiator 2 and that it might ruin the original, the first movie, don't. Get that out of your head. Go see the movie. I know it's going to get destroyed by Wicked this weekend, but Gladiator 2 is worth a watch, especially if you are a fan of the first film. I give Gladiator 2 an A-.
Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get notified when more reviews go live. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie or show, and I will see you next time.